Bay Area is sounding off on what should happen to a group of BART protesters. The group of 14 brought BART to a screeching halt last November. They chained themselves to a train as part of a Black Lives Matter protest, and it caused epic delays that lasted for hours. In an exclusive KPIX-TV SurveyUSA poll, we asked, should charges against those protesters stand? 73% of you said yes. Only 23% said the charges should be dropped. Only on 5, our own Phil Mateer with why one BART board member believes the protesters deserve a break. Phil?
That's right. One believes it. As a matter of fact, 2 are going to push tomorrow for the idea of dropping those charges despite the public sentiment. Here's the story.
I think we should drop the case. Ask the DA to drop the charges.
Meet Rebecca Saltzman, one of 2 BART board members, asking BART to drop trespassing charges against the 14 Black Lives Matter demonstrators. They shut down the system for 2.5 hours on the Friday after Thanksgiving.
I think in this case, BART overreached by asking for the $70,000 in financial restitution. There was no physical damage done to the trains or to the station. This was a nonviolent protest, and I think that was just way too much to ask for.
Maybe, but an exclusive KPIX-TV SurveyUSA poll found that 64% of Bay Area adults surveyed wanted the money paid back.
I can tell you that as a BART rider, I was pretty ticked off.
I wouldn't put them in jail, but I do think that they should face the consequences.
I don't condone anybody shutting down BART for any political cause. People depend on BART to get around. I think it's just gone too far.
The poll also found that 87% of those surveyed think that the protesters should at least do some kind of community service.
That is something that the DA is able to pursue.
But they wouldn't pursue it if there's no charges.
No, they wouldn't.
So this would just all go away.
Yes, they have served some jail time and they have had to go through court hearings, but it would make the rest of the case go away.
Something Oakland City Councilman Noel Gallo says sends the wrong message.
We got to enforce the laws and the rules.
I understand that position. This is just my position.
Now, the district attorney in Alameda County in court filings has said the charges are justified, that the system was tied up and that the protesters did trespass. As for restitution, they say that's up to the judge. Now, it's interesting to note there's going to be an alternative measure also introduced at tomorrow's BART meeting saying, let the charges stand, but let's not try to get any of the money. It's going to make for a very, very interesting meeting, one that a lot of the riders here are going to be watching. In Oakland, West Oakland, Phil Mateer, KPIX-TV.